you. I mean,
Do you feel the love?
I feel the love. Thank you. Thank you. How many of you just now? I'm going to take over.
No, you
how
go
many?
ahead.
How many of you have seen the 6 AAA? Just.
It's so powerful.
I'm so happy.
It's so powerful. You've done so many great things, and you were just with us last season.
Yes.
And that was a meaningful conversation. So
Yes.
now to see that you brought this, help bring this to the screen, which is so impactful, I want to say thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thank
And
you.
I also want to say happy belated birthday
Oh,
to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You look great.
Thank
you
you.
enjoy your birthday time.
I enjoy my birthday time. Me time, self-care time. You know, it's a good time. It's a good time to start off your new year with your new intentions and goals and wishes, and also a really good time to reflect.
Yes, because you shared the birthday with your late mother as well.
Yes, yeah. Born on her birthday.
Bless her memory.
Yeah, bless her memory. Amen. Yeah.
I mean, you're making a trail of your own. You're a producer on the 6 888, which is amazing.
Thank you.
For those who have not seen it, can you tell them what it's about?
During World War II, there was a backlog of mail. 17 million pieces of mail. The men had tried over and over to get this mail out back to the troops. Now you have to remember, there's no Facebook, there's no email, there's no this is the way you communicate with somebody on the front line.
Yeah.
Can you imagine not speaking to your wife, your child, not the wife, not knowing if their husband is alive, not knowing if their brother is alive? No communication, and when there's no communication, as Charity Adams says, when there's no mail, there's low morale. And you cannot win a war with low morale. You have to feel great, you have to feel loved, you have to feel connected.
You know what you're fighting for.
You know what you're fighting for. You're fighting for your family, you're fighting for everyone's freedom. But when you're completely disconnected, your life force starts to dim.
Yeah.
And what these women did was they brought light, and they brought hope, and they brought the mail. They changed the whole trajectory of where this story was going.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's so powerful.
It really
And it's
is.
so necessary. How does it feel to be an NAACP award winner?
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. We're just thrilled, you know? It was such a labor of love for all of us, and we want to honor this battalion that never received the glory and never received the thank you when they returned home from serving. And so for us to make this movie, this was our thank you letter to them. And I do my best every day. I mean, I don't get it all the time, but my intention always is to live my thank you to my ancestors, live my thank you. My life is my thank you,
Yes.
you know? So I want to live my thank you to everybody who came before me and made it possible for me to be who I am right now in this moment, for you to be who you are right now in this moment.
That's the payback.
It's the payback, and it feels so good. And I don't want to waste my life. I don't want to waste the freedom that I have. I don't want to waste the time that I have on the earth.
Right.
So it feels really good.
Congratulations. It's so well deserved.
Thank you.
We had the cast on, and it was just an honor to have them here.
Aren't they terrific?
They are terrific.
They're terrific. They're really just,
yes! Kerry Washington was outstanding. Each and every one of them.
Yeah.
Now, I want to read some of the few honors that you guys received for the project. Yeah. Okay, so it's Tyler Perry's most streamed movie on Netflix. 52 million views in the first 4 weeks. Okay? 5 NAACP Image Awards, Academy Award nominee for Best Original Song, The Journey.
Yes.
This is awesome. Yes. You, Tyler Perry, Kerry Washington, and Kevin Hemel were honored with the Distinguished Public Service Medal for your work on the film, which is the highest civilian honor. How does that?
I know.
How does that feel?
You know, it's a full circle moment for me because the film started, I remember I received a sizzle reel from one of my fellow producers, Carrie Seelig. And she sent me this reel, and she said, I want to make this movie. There's no writer, director, nothing, but the story needs to be told.
Yes.
And I showed it to my mother. I showed her the sizzle reel, and she looks at me. And, my mom loved history, as you know. She loved world history, American history, but she loved Black history. Wow. And she instilled it in me all my life and taught me about everybody, scientists, you know, business people, lawyers, doctors, whatever. And then when we got to Charity Adams, I said, Mama, you told me about Charity Adams, but you didn't tell me about the whole battalion. I didn't know this story. And she said, well, that's what a producer does. Then go make the movie. Go figure this movie out. And then when I called Tyler and he said yes, then one thing led to another and it all came together. The full circle moment is it started with my mom. She gave me the courage to go do the movie. Then she unfortunately had her untimely death. She was murdered. Then I didn't want to finish this movie. I didn't have the energy to finish the movie nor the book.
Right.
And my father was living at home with us and he said, Nicole, where's that book? What are you going to do with this movie? What did Tyler Perry say? I said, Dad, I don't want to do anything. I need to rest. And he said, Nicole, you can't let somebody else, he already took one life. You going to let this man take your life too? Is he going to take your life force? Is he going to take your energy? Is he going to take your vision? Is he going to take your purpose? Your purpose is to finish this book and inspire and educate and motivate and encourage people around the world through your book and through this film.
Yes.
And it was this was the last moment that I had with my father. Tyler had sent me a rough cut of you know, one of the last cuts of the film. We had put the song, The Journey, in the film. And as my dad was getting ready to cross over and go to the other side and meet my mom, it was the last song, one of the last songs he ever heard. And he loved Diane Warren. I mean, my dad, he knew her for a long time, he mentored her, and he was so, and I just kept saying, Dad, this is Diane. Diane wrote this song, you know, Gabby is singing. It's so good, and it's so interesting. And I was able to say to him, and you've had a great journey.
Yes.
You've had a great journey, and it's okay. It's okay, you could release now. You're 92 and a half years old. What a journey.
What a blessing, what a journey. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Which gives it even more meaning.
Yeah.
Woo, and that's a beautiful song. And Diane is an amazing songwriter. So that's beyond well-deserved, so congratulations
She really
on that
did.
as well. Woo.
I know.
Last season we talked about your book, which is amazing.
Yes.
And then our tagline for the show is to choose joy. And you wrote something in your book that just resonated completely with me. We must always choose the joy. Choose to swim, choose not to go down with the ship.
Yes. Yes.
That right there.
Yes.
Oh my God, talk to me about that.
I think as we were saying earlier, all of us have choices, all of us.
Yeah.
So every day, you know, I try to focus on telling my brain what I like it to do versus letting every thought just come in and let the thoughts take me. No, I need to choose joy. I need to choose integrity. I need to choose hope. I need to choose every thought. I need to be constructive. You know, positive thinking. Real positive thinking is really thinking constructively. And you can tell, you know, you don't have to say yes and marinate in every single thought that shows up. Everybody has negative thoughts, but sitting in them is the difference. Because once you sit in them, that's what I was talking about. Don't sink. You have to swim. You got to swim your way out of that. Otherwise, you feel like you're drowning in quicksand.
Yes.
And so you have to choose which way you want to set your, set your sail, know where you're going. You're going to have obstacles. You're going to have challenges because we're human.
Yes.
But when you keep your hope and your faith and your vision and you keep going forward and you don't quit, then you already won because you didn't quit.
That's right.
You already won. If you don't quit at life. My main message is life is a lot of challenge. You know, it's filled with challenges, like I said, filled with trials, filled with tribulations, but it also is filled with so much joy, so much love, and friends and family and relationships and looking at your flowers, everything. There's such beauty in life and it's worth it. You know, it just is, my mom used to always say, live for life.
Live for life.
Live for life.
I love that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that. Woo, and this blessed us. Will you come back again and see us?
Absolutely. I love being here. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.